Got some buddies that are out in the woods right now up in the Smoky Mountains National Park, and I didn't get to go along because I've got to go to work on Sunday. I'm kind of bummed out about it, so instead decided to work on a project, and I was going to share it with people that might be interested. You know, my friend Jax and I have been doing quite a bit of camping and backpacking lately, just using our ASIM tarps, and like it a lot. There have been some scenarios this time of year where those wouldn't necessarily be the best in terms of total coverage. So I designed and sewed something that was inspired by a friend of mine hanging out. You may have seen it. It's called the Airship. So basically I made something that augments the tarp, so that you could, if you wanted an ASIM and that's the only tarp you had, you could make an addition to carry it through the other months, at least through the first of winter, especially for us in northern Alabama. So without further ado, this is what it looks like. Here's my ASIM. Okay, I'm head left, feet right. So and I've got it upside down, but usually you'd have it's a hammock gear ASIM. You'd have the hammock gear logo to the left, but in any event, I think you can probably get the gist. Now what I did was on this bottom part, this is the Sil Argon that Dutch used to sell. It's incredibly lightweight, and then I've got just a nano bug netting, and it mirrors the shape, the asymmetrical shape of the tarp. So you can go to storm mode in this thing pretty easily, and stay confident that you're not going to get hit by the rain, the blowing rain and whatnot. This has a bottom entry, and it basically overlaps with the netting. I've made a couple of these different types, but never one with the same shape as the ASIM. Great ventilation. You can go to storm mode like I said, and this being waterproof, it takes care of the side spray and whatnot. Goes up real easy. Got it on a single suspension. This suspension is 7 ounces. So suspension 7 ounces. This tarp's around 4 ounces with all the hardware. This this new sock dealio is just over 10 ounces. Okay. Then I've got a 1.0 hammock in there, single layer, that is pretty lightweight. So the heaviest part about this, without weighing the Dutch wear clips here, which I like a lot, just this part of the suspension with the webbing and the Dutch clips is 7 ounces. So if I were to reduce the weight here, there was an area I was going to attack, it'd be with this. But this is incredibly convenient. So I'll probably stick with it at least for a while. And what I have here is I've got a continuous loop. I think it's 12 inches or so, and then I've got some Dutch fleas on here on either end. I've got 18 inches of zinget, and there's a little red dot on there. It's 5.5 inches. So when I first get to this, I set it up with tarp first, 5.5 inches on either end with a 30-degree drop, and then I just come in and clip either end of this, and this is integrated. The hammock is integrated with this bug net, this configuration. If it gets super windy and the wind starts blowing and whatnot, I've got a little place here where I can tie something and go straight down. But yeah, so anyway, my able assistant is going to hold the camera while I get inside and catch that part. All right, you got that? You see it? Couple entry, boom. That's it. And when you get in, the bottom closes back up. So with this, you get the bug net, you get the protection, you know, and pretty nice. Works good, lasts a long time. Get out, same deal. You reach down here, you just find the gap. It's about I think it's like a 5-inch overlap that I've got here between the two layers of netting, and Just get out and do your business. Back in. So, for anyone that's never backpacked with an ACES tarp, there doesn't look like there's a lot of over coverage. This one is 10.5 feet long. This is I think 114 inches in length. This actually gives you more protection than you think it's going to give you. But again, if it's real nasty and you're getting a lot of updrafts and side drafts and it's just raining cats and dogs, something like this just gives you that little added bit of confidence. Cuts down a little bit on the wind, and yeah. And again, you can see how the wind's starting to blow it to the side. That's what these doodads are for. I don't have it tied down now, but I'll have some small tie downs, and I'll just to keep it so that it wouldn't blow up into get wet and whatnot. So yeah, that's it. Don't know what to call it. I call it the I guess I could call it the hanging out inspired. Thanks, Mark. 3-season ASIM tarp augmentine. That's it. Hope you like it.